1,000 LB Sisters fans react to Tammy Slaton's grand reveal after skin removal surgery. Tammy Slaton's journey from life-threatening obesity to a healthier, more confident version of herself has captivated fans of TLC's 1,000 LB Sisters. And now, with the results of her skin removal surgery revealed, the support and admiration for her have reached new heights. Just a few years ago, Tammy's health was in critical condition. At her heaviest, she tipped the scale at over 700 pounds. Struggling with poor eating habits, limited mobility, and a host of medical complications, Tammy's life was in danger. It wasn't until a terrifying health scare, one that landed her in a coma, that she truly began to understand the urgency of changing her lifestyle. That near-death experience became a turning point, pushing her to take her health seriously and seek help. Tammy checked into a rehabilitation center, where she began a rigorous, emotionally and physically taxing weight loss journey. Through consistent effort, medical guidance, and a new mindset, she was able to lose an astonishing 500 pounds. Her transformation was nothing short of remarkable, and by season 7 of 1,000 LB Sisters, she was finally healthy enough to qualify for weight loss surgery, a milestone she had once believed was out of reach. Following her weight loss surgery, fans were already amazed at her transformation. But the recent reveal of her skin removal surgery results has taken that admiration to a new level. For someone who had lived for years under the weight, both physically and emotionally, of excess skin, this procedure marked the next chapter in reclaiming her life. TLC recently shared a clip from the show featuring Tammy's emotional grand reveal after undergoing the surgery. In the video, doctors carefully peeled away the bandages from her face, allowing Tammy to see her new reflection for the first time. As she looked at herself in the mirror, a soft smile crept across her face. It was a moment filled with pride, relief, and self-recognition. Speaking candidly in her post-procedure interview, Tammy admitted, "It's gonna take a little while for me to get used to seeing myself like this." Her tone was a mix of disbelief and joy, emotions familiar to anyone who has undergone a major life transformation. Tammy also acknowledged feeling weird seeing her new look, but more than anything, she was proud. She had faced years of struggle, criticism, and doubt, not just from the outside world, but from within herself. Removing the excess skin wasn't just a cosmetic change, it was the final step in shedding the physical reminders of her most difficult years. The fan response has been overwhelmingly positive. The TLC clip received more than 18,000 likes and was flooded with comments from fans expressing support and admiration. One Instagram user, @JessTheLay, commented, "So happy for her. She has worked so hard." Another fan, @Bernadette Kaufman.184, wrote, "Oh my goodness, the result is absolutely stunning." These kinds of comments reflect just how far Tammy has come, not just in her physical transformation, but in how she is perceived by others. This wave of positivity is a stark contrast to the kind of treatment Tammy used to face online. For years, social media critics were quick to point out her excess skin and make cruel remarks about her appearance. However, those voices have now been drowned out by an overwhelming chorus of praise and encouragement. Tammy's transformation has silenced the trolls and inspired countless viewers who may be battling their own health challenges. What makes Tammy's story so compelling is the fact that she never gave up, even when the odds seemed stacked against her. She had every reason to quit, every excuse to retreat, but she chose to fight. Her decision to undergo skin removal surgery was about more than aesthetics. It was about reclaiming her confidence, regaining her independence, and fully stepping into a life she once thought was impossible. Tammy's emotional and physical evolution has made her one of the most beloved figures on 1,000 LB Sisters. Once the subject of mockery, she is now celebrated as a symbol of resilience. Her fans continue to rally behind her, inspired by her courage and determination. Her journey is proof that change is possible, no matter how far gone things may seem. She has emerged stronger, not just in body, but in spirit. Tammy Slaton is no longer just surviving, she's thriving. With her new look, renewed confidence, and a powerful story to tell, she's become an inspiration for anyone who has ever struggled with self-image, weight, or the belief that they can't change. As she continues to heal and adjust to her new body, Tammy Slaton is stepping into a new chapter of life, one filled with opportunities, freedom, and self-love. Fans can't wait to see what comes next for her, but one thing is clear: she has already won. Tammy Slaton's physical transformation marks a major turning point in her life, one that not only reshapes her appearance but also has the power to uplift her confidence and redefine how she views herself. After years of battling obesity and the emotional toll it brought, Tammy has finally reached a place where real change is taking root. Her weight loss has not only improved her physical health, but it's also become a source of hope and determination. Now, more than ever, Tammy is motivated to continue pushing forward on her fitness journey, fully aware that the coming months will be critical in shaping the next chapter of her life. The journey doesn't end with the initial transformation. In fact, it may just be the beginning of even more significant changes. There is growing speculation, and even hints from Tammy herself, that she may consider undergoing another procedure to further enhance her weight loss results. This could involve additional skin removal surgeries or further medical steps to help her maintain the momentum she has built so far. Having already undergone one major procedure successfully, Tammy now has a better understanding of the process and what it demands, both physically and emotionally. If she chooses to pursue further surgical interventions, it will likely be a calculated and empowering decision aimed at helping her fully reclaim control over her body and her life. But Tammy's future may hold more than just medical procedures. She has also expressed, on multiple occasions, a desire to explore life outside the familiar confines of her current environment. The idea of relocating to a new city, away from the memories, the pressures, and even the show that made her a household name, has crossed her mind. Tammy has hinted at leaving 1,000 lb sisters in the past, and with her growing independence and improved health, that possibility feels more realistic than ever. A move could symbolize a fresh start, giving Tammy a chance to live life on her own terms, away from the public eye and constant scrutiny. Such a decision, however, would be more than just a career move. It would reflect deep personal growth and a commitment to self-discovery. Tammy has spent years being defined by her weight and the limitations it imposed. Now, she is rewriting her story, embracing opportunities that once felt out of reach. Whether it's by undergoing additional procedures, relocating, or stepping away from reality TV, each choice she makes is part of a broader journey toward healing, independence, and a deeper understanding of who she is and who she wants to become. Despite the many uncertainties that lie ahead, one thing is clear: Tammy is evolving. She is no longer the person she was at the start of her television journey. With every milestone she reaches, she is learning to believe in herself, to prioritize her well-being, and to trust in her ability to make bold decisions. These next few months will be instrumental, not just for her health, but for her emotional and mental development. She will be tested, of course, but also empowered, as she learns to navigate a new world filled with possibilities she never imagined before. Tammy Slaton's story is far from over. In many ways, it's just beginning. Her transformation goes beyond the physical. It is a journey of self-love, growth, and resilience. Whether she chooses more surgery, a new home, or a life outside of the spotlight, one thing is certain: Tammy is determined to take control of her destiny, and her journey will continue to inspire countless others who are fighting their own battles.